once was a woman named Rapunzel. She was the nicest person in all the land. A wicked witch locked her away in a room at the top of a tall tower. Year after year, Rapunzel grew long blonde hair until it was as long as the tower was high. A brave prince had heard that Rapunzel was trapped in the tower. One day the prince rode his horse to the tower and called up to Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, throw down your hair so I may climb your golden stair.
Rupunzel threw down her hair. The prince began to climb, but very soon he got tangled in a long pink ribbon.
Oh, drat!
The prince continued to climb up Rapunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince was twisted in pink ribbons. Still the prince had heard that Rapunzel was very nice. He climbed a little higher and found that a mother bird had built a nest in Rapunzel's hair. The mother bird was tending 3 tiny chicks.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
The prince escaped from the angry mother bird. He continued to climb up Rapunzel's long blonde hair. But now the prince had been pecked by a bird and was twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard Rapunzel was very nice and very clever. He climbed a little higher and ran into another climber, hanging onto Rapunzel's hair for dear life.
Hello there.
Who are you?
I'm a fellow climber. It is a long way to the top. I'm afraid of growing weary. Stop for a snack. Say, can I offer you a cup of tea?
Yes, that would be nice.
Really good. Here you are.
It's hard to drink tea and hang on to Rapunzel's hair at the same time.
Indeed it is, old chap. Indeed it is. Well, best of luck to you.
The prince bid farewell to the other climber. He continued to scale Rapunzel's long blonde hair. But now the prince was soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard Rapunzel was very nice and very clever and very pretty. He climbed a little higher and met an old hound dog.
Good dog, good dog. No! Good doggies. Oh, stop!
The prince got away from the old hound dog. He continued to climb up Rapunzel's long blonde hair, but now the prince was coated in dog slobber, soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still, the prince had heard that Rapunzel was very nice and very clever and very pretty and very funny. He climbed a little higher and ran into a bumblebee, attracted by the scent of Rapunzel's luxuriant hair.
Eek! Arg!
The prince hurried away from the bumblebee. He continued to climb up Rapunzel's long blonde hair. But now the prince had her one eye swollen shut from a bumblebee sting, was coated in dog slobber, soaked in tea, pecked by a bird, and twisted in pink ribbon. Still the prince had heard that Rapunzel was very nice and very clever and very pretty and very funny and very good at ping pong. At last, he got to the top of the tower.
Rapunzel, I am here to rescue you and take you away.
The prince ran to Rapunzel and bent down on one knee.
Oh, dearest Rapunzel, will you be my wife? I am a prince, and we shall live in my castle and happy together.
Prince, you're a mess. You're twisted in pink ribbon. You have bird peck marks on your cheeks. There's tea all over your shirt. You have dog slobber dripping from your face, and your eyes swollen shut from a bumblebee sting.
Well, nobody's perfect. Look at you, Rapunzel. You need a haircut. Your hair is all full of ribbons and bird's nests and climbers and old hound dogs and bumblebees.
Well, I never.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
The prince turned to leave, but suddenly he was struck by an idea.
Hey, we may not be perfect. I'm twisted in ribbon, pecked by birds, soaked in tea, covered in dog slobber, and my eye is swollen and cut from a bumblebee bee sting. And your hair is full of ribbons, bird's nests, and climbers, and old hound dogs, and bumblebees. Don't you see? I love you. Please say you'll marry me.
I would, my prince, but how can we both escape from this tower?
The prince realized it was true. He could climb back down Rapunzel's hair, but how could they both escape together to confront Rapunzel? The prince began to stroke her long blonde hair, but it was then that he found yet another thing tangled in her hair. It was a key.
What is this?
The key! I've been looking for that for 7 years! We're free!
The prince and Rapunzel unlocked the door and walked down the stairs of the tower. And so our story ends. The ribbon-tied, bird-pecked, tea-soaked, dog-slobbered, bee-stung prince and the very nice, very clever, very pretty, very funny, and very good at ping-pong Rapunzel, with long blonde hair full of ribbons and birds' nests and climbers and old hound dogs and bumblebees, got married and lived happily ever after.
Yay!